Hello everyone, welcome to Twashta. This is a question from CSIR Net December 2019 paper from section B. Which one of the following is not a G protein coupled receptor? Now, cell signaling is a very important topic from CSIR point of view, and GPCR or G protein coupled receptor forms a major part of it because GPCRs form the largest family of cell surface receptor. They constitute a large protein family of receptors that detect molecules outside the cell and activate internal signal transduction pathways. A GPCR or a G protein coupled receptor is a single polypeptide chain that passes through the plasma membrane 7 times, and that is why it is called 7 transmembrane receptor or 7 pass transmembrane receptor or heptahelical receptor. Because of that, it forms a cylindrical structure and often with deep ligand binding site at the center. Now, as the name suggests, G protein coupled receptor. So, this receptor is coupled to a G protein. G proteins are guanine nucleotide binding proteins. In its inactive form, it is bound to GDP, and it is a trimeric protein, that is, it has 3 subunits alpha, beta, and gamma. When a signal molecule binds to the GPCR, it causes a conformational change in the GPCR which allows it to bind to the G protein. This binding further causes conformational changes in the G protein that allows it to release the bound GDP in exchange for GTP. This binding of the GTP to the alpha subunit of G protein causes the dissociation of alpha subunit from the beta gamma subunit. Now the GTP bound alpha subunit and the beta gamma subunit they both are activated and they perform their individual signal transduction pathways. This is a list of ligands that bind to GPCR. Now, this might look like a very exhaustive list, but if you read it a couple of times and if you come across such a question during the exam, it will definitely strike you. So, we have GABA, that is gamma aminobutyric acid, gonadotropin releasing hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, thyrotropin releasing hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, lipid mediators of inflammation like prostaglandins, leukotrienes, platelet activating factor, biogenic amines like dopamine, histamine, serotonin, melatonin, epinephrine or adrenaline, norepinephrine or noradrenaline, acetylcholine, glutamate, glucagon, chemokines, calcitonin, oxytocin, vasopressin, and growth hormone. These are the most important ligands that bind to GPCR. Coming back to the question, which one of the following is not a G protein coupled receptor? Epinephrine receptor, glucagon receptor, and thyroid stimulating hormone receptor, we have seen now that they are GPCR, they are G protein coupled receptors. That leaves us with the transferrin receptor, which is not a G protein coupled receptor and is our answer. Another way to approach this question is that a transferrin receptor is involved in the import of iron into the cell, and the name might suggest transferrin. Ferrin refers to ferrous or iron. The transferrin receptor imports iron by receptor mediated endocytosis of transferrin iron complex. So this is another way to approach the question, like if this information is known. Thank you.